Hi, my name is Braxton Williams.
My name is Jory Varner, and God has transformed.
My name is Jabari Pearson, and
My name is Matt Patson.
I'm Kelsey Williamson, and I've been transformed.
In the last year, I've really grown as a Christian because I've made the conscious decision to accept God. Since making the decision to accept God, I've been a lot happier. There's a lot less stress in my life because I'm focusing a lot more on the blessings that I've gotten instead of all the negative things. I have this amazing support group in a church that actually cares to answer my questions and help me grow. And the youth ministry is amazing because there are kids my age that actually care, and it's made a big difference.
Before Forest Hill, everything was hard to understand. I didn't get God. I didn't know what He was trying to tell me. I didn't get His message. This year has changed when about God, because He's been helping me get through life and in school. When I go to school, sometimes kids they pick on me, but then once I like talk to God, He helps me. He helps me understand. You'll get through it. You'll be good.
This year I moved to Charlotte, and being a new kid is like the most awful thing for any teen to have to go through, but I don't really know how I got through it. I prayed a lot, that's for sure, and I met some pretty awesome people, some friends at school, but then we found Forest Hill, and that was really awesome.
I want people to see me, see my optimism, see my hope, see my worry-free attitude when things get rough.
But I know I haven't figured this all out yet. I'm not that way, and I want to be, but there's one thing that I know for sure. I love being a Christian, I love going to church, and I love that worry-free attitude that being a Christian gives me.
When the hearts are bleeding, all your children kneel and call your name.
Before I went to Advance, I was very insecure about my looks, my face, how much I weighed, my hair, pretty much everything. Now coming to Advance, I know that God loves me, and that's all that really matters. It doesn't matter what other people think of me. It doesn't matter really how I look.
It just really tested my faith to know if God was going to give me my sight back or not. And I had to go to I was out of school for a long period of time, and I went over to some people's houses because my mom had to work, and they put in drops that the doctor gave me, about 6 drops every 2 hours. And I remember I was with Matt one time, and I got a little bit of my sight. I could read just a little bit. It was a little bit fuzzy, and I was just overwhelmed at the moment that God, and I knew that He could work miracles. And I know that God did this for a reason, for that when something more challenging comes, that I'll be able to look back on this and know that God will do whatever's best, and that I'll just have to put my faith in Him and know that He'll do what's right.
Well, my life before this year wasn't as put together or well thought out as it usually is, or what it is now. And I did whatever I wanted to. At the beginning of this year, I went through a problem with me and my mom. Me and my mom usually had a great relationship, and then I did something stupid. I got involved with alcohol and everything, and it just didn't make me the person I wanted to be. In my relationship with God now, I feel it's much stronger. It's like I pray, I read the Bible, and if any of my friends or anybody I know or any of my loved ones have problems, they come to me for advice, but usually my advice comes straight from the Bible, or what I always try to use some lesson out of the Bible to help them out. And most of the time, most of my advice is God-driven.